Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Hezonja in at the 3 slot. Stolen by McCollum. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Trailblazers. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Portland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Came in a screen. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Portland with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. McCollum, Jordan knocks it away. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Inside, here's Aminu. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Paul dishes to Jordan. Good on the shot.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backboard. That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Came in a screen on Paul. Here's McCollum. Gets the 14-footer to fall. McCollum's got 20 points. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Frazier's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Picked by Griffin. Redick is in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Frazier. Great D that time from Griffin.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot. By a large amount.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already guys was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Kamen's shot is good.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Hezonja. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hezonja's got 6 in the quarter. Portland trailing here. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Frazier kicks to Davis. Puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
Good on the 2nd free throw. You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this, high basketball IQ.
Yeah, 2nd-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players he displays here early in his career.
Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trailblazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team in injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
Now here's Frazier. Davis with a screen on Redick. He used that pick just right. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Outside, Griffin. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. And with the Blazers and injuries, even when they fought through pain, guys weren't at 100%. Aldridge wasn't quite the same with his hand injury.
Now here's Davis. Henderson, no one around him. And it's off the back rim, no good. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Frazier. 3-on-3. He kicks it to Aminu. Wide open. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 6 assists now in the game.
And losing Matthews for the season was huge too, guys. I mean, every team goes through injury woes and bumps during the course of a season, but the Blazers just seem to be, at least in the last half dozen years or so, hit very hard every year.
Here's Henderson after the Clippers pick up 2. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Redick. Lets it go. And it's Kaman with the rebound. 1:53 left to play here in the 4th. Aminu, the pass to Frazier. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Hezonja. And he gets it to go. Hezonja's got 12 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Davis dishes to Frazier. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Hezonja. Henderson defending.
Hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
.129 left in the fourth. Oh, trying for it. Kamen with the ball. He's picked up by Paul.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Lets it go with the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Henderson's got his third rebound on the night. Feeds it to Frazier. Shoots from 14. There's Chris Kaman on the assist by Frazier. And that's now 10 points for Chris Kaman.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Ball outside. Pass to Hazania. Shot clock at 5. But they recover it. Griffin kicks to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. The feed to Redick. There's the triple. Knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Open shot, Henderson buries it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Paul. Five to shoot. Step back shot. Yes!
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide open jumper.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Blake, tell us about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was a ton of intensity on the floor.
Yeah, that's something we talked about. You know, we talked about not being complacent, settling for jump shots, talked about getting to the hole and playing tough on defense, and I thought that's what our guys did tonight.
Thanks for your time, Blake. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
I said for a long time that DeAndre Jordan should be getting a lot more credit, and tonight we saw why. He is capable of completely controlling the paint in any game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.